The new moon eclipse in Libra on the 14th of October 2023 is a cosmic reset button that offers unexpected opportunities to get our lives back on track. For Pisces, working with this energy will increase balance and harmony within your 8th house. 8th house talks about intimacy, it can talk about shared resources, it can also talk about transformation. This reading is valid for 6 months. It's valid until the next new moon eclipse, which is in April 2024. Right, Pisces. So, what is your cosmic wild card? What is the opportunity for up leveling that the universe is throwing your way with this unexpected energy of the eclipse? Right, let's have a look. Pisces. We've got the moon energy. Okay, so the moon talks about navigating forward without any clear signposts. This talks about navigating forward. It could be a time of discomfort here, but this teaches us how to navigate forward based on our own internal dialogue. Right, being able to do that is going to bring in a balance and harmony within, as I say, intimacy, your shared resources, or transformations, being able to navigate without clear signposts. Right, what have we got? Okay, so what the universe is asking you to do, we have got Jupiter, the planet of expansion, expand. We've got Virgo, the Virgo's superpower is all about discernment, understanding what has value, what does not, sorting the wheat from the chaff. Oops. Virgo is also your opposite sign. So for many of you, this could well be to do with shared resources and with intimacy. This could be talking about one-to-one connections, one-to-one relationships and partnerships. And we've also got the 5th house. So the 5th house is romance. It talks about creativity, the things that we do for fun, leisure, pleasure, that kind of thing. The 5th house can also bring in an energy of children. So with this moon energy guiding, sort of moving forward, feeling a little bit uncomfortable, learning to navigate purely by our own instincts, listening to the voices, the inner dialogue that we have. You are actually being asked to expand your sense of discernment with regards to romance, creativity, leisure pursuits, or possibly children. And by doing that, you will increase balance and harmony within the 8th house areas that we were just talking about. Right, let's get you some tarot then. We've got you some tarot. Let's have a look at the situation, what you've been asked to release, what you've been asked to accept, and what that will allow you to overcome. We'll also get a message of support from this new moon eclipse in Libra. Right, let's have a look for you. Pisces, let's have a look at the situation first. So, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles talks about collaboration, operating as a team, cooperating. So with this 8th house, with regards to intimacy or shared resources, there is a real sense here of pooling resources, whether this is time, effort, energy, love, money. And the block for you, we've got the 9 of Swords. I think I can see where this is going. The 9 of Swords is anxiety. So for many of you, with regards to intimacy, shared resources, it could be a feeling of anxiety here that is stopping you from fully stepping up and cooperating, collaborating, pooling resources. And you've been asked to, this moon energy, this sense of navigating forward, not knowing, how things are going or what's really happening, is actually allowing you to expand your sense of discernment. What feels good, what doesn't. Right, okay, so what you've been asked to accept, we've got the 4 of Swords, okay. What you've been asked to reject, we've got the 3 of Swords. And what this will allow you to overcome or come into, we've got the High Priestess energy, beautiful. That for me, High Priestess energy is Piscean energy. Okay. I mean, looking at this, it looks like your sense of anxiety is actually blocking your own intuitive wisdom. Pisceans are very, very intuitive. Underlying energy, Six of Wands. Six of Wands talks about believing in victory, success. So this period here where you are having to move, you're being forced to move forward uncomfortably, not knowing where things are going. The only thing that you've got to guide you is your own inner guidance system. This is around pooling resources, collaborating. There is a need to understand here that this will be successful. A belief in victory is absolutely essential for this. Okay. So with what you're being asked to accept, we've got the Four of Swords, and reject, we've got the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords talks about trauma, pain, suffering, that kind of thing. And then with the Four, so normally the Three comes first and then the Four comes in after it. The Four is it can be a temporary withdrawal from a situation, but it talks about rest, recuperation, meditating. At the Four, we have a bit of a time out, we meditate, we recuperate to understand the pain and suffering, to come to terms with it and to be able to draw a line under it so that we can move on. And then with this High Priestess energy, as I said, this is all about sort of tapping in, being able to move forward intuitively. And certainly when you've experienced moving forward with the only thing that's guiding you is your own inner dialogue, your own inner voice, you do develop more trust in your intuition, you know, what your instincts are telling you with regards to moving forward. But you are actually being asked to expand your discernment, probably through some kind of meditation or reflection here that's going to allow you to overcome the pain and suffering, which I think, to be honest, looking at this situation is absolutely beautiful for you with the Six of Wands. It does seem to just be your anxiety that's blocking you being able to have intimacy, or being able to pool your resources, or to bring in the changes maybe with this transformation energy that you want to see. Let's get you some clarifiers, and then we'll get you a message of support, a message of encouragement from this this full moon, this new moon even, this new moon in Libra. Right, let's have a look. Pisces, Four of Swords, what you've been asked to accept. Rest, recuperation, meditation. This is absolutely that there is an understanding here that's needed to reflect that this opportunity here for victory, for success, for recognition within intimacy, shared resources, there is absolutely an opportunity here for long-term building, long-term stability, but you do need to have some sort of discernment. Expand your discernment capabilities, and that will help you to be able to really see clearly what has got long-term potential, what's worth investing in, and what isn't. Three of Swords, what you need to release. Five of Cups. Okay, so with this Three of Swords, this pain, suffering, disappointment, the Five of Cups talks about emotional disappointment, emotional loss. With the Five of Cups, we normally see, I can't see if you see there, we normally see three upright, three broken and two upright. When we have situations that have been disappointed, that have caused us pain, we tend to dwell or focus on what has gone wrong and not the things that are still good in the situation. And certainly this moon energy, these two dialogues, this inner dialogue, we've all got two voices. We've got the positive, affirming, joyful energy, the voice that tells us that we can do it, yeah, it'll be great. And then we also have the negative voice that makes us make choices through fear. And when we see the moon energy, there is always the question, what are you navigating? What are you allowing your life to run by? Are you making choices from fear, or are you making choices from positive affirmations? And with this Nine of Swords, with this anxiety, I suspect it's the fear voice here that's getting the upper hand. Because I mean, there's no two ways around it. This moon energy is uncomfortable. Not knowing where things are going is uncomfortable. But I do think, looking at this, there is a sense here maybe of focusing on the negative things within the situation and not looking at the positive. With the Five of Cups, there is always something truly amazing, something that is a very good fit. With this Two of Cups that's left standing, that talks about a perfect match. There is absolutely something really good within this situation. There may be disappointments with it, but there's a lot of good things, and it does look like the moon energy, the universe is putting you in this moon energy, having to rely purely on your own instincts moving forward to help you develop, expand your sense of discernment, reflect on what is truly worth you investing your time, effort, energy, love, money in. What will be victorious? What can really work for you? And then with this High Priestess energy, so yeah, spending time in this moon when the only thing that you've got to rely on is your own intuition, your own instincts, it will absolutely develop your High Priestess energy. You guys are already very intuitive, but I suspect it is just your anxiety. It's you're focusing on the more difficult aspects or the negative parts of the situation is really blocking your true High Priestess. Right, let's have a look. High Priestess energy. We've got the Page of Swords. Yeah, I think looking at this, there has been some distance. This anxiety is absolutely creating distance between you and your own intuitive knowing. Pisces is an incredibly instinctive, intuitive sign. I think that focusing on these difficulties, whatever negative thoughts you may have, whatever your anxieties are, is actually distancing you from your own intuitive resources. There is a need here for you to reflect, to pause, to take a little bit of time out, maybe increase your meditation, so that you can truly understand the value and discern the value of what it is that's being offered to you. Let's get you a message of support. But this is all designed to help promote harmony and balance with regards to intimacy, shared resources, and also transformations and changes. If you're getting value from the reading so far, Pisces, please do strike that thumb of love and light. It helps me understand that the readings are on relevant topics that you enjoy watching. Also helps the reading to find others who may need to hear it. All right, Pisces. Message of support. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Absolutely. So looking at this with regards to sort of resources, whether these are emotional resources, material, mental, there is absolutely a new opportunity here coming in. If you can just overcome this free-floating anxiety. Sometimes this Nine of Swords energy, this is like a free-floating anxiety. There isn't anything kind of a specific or a specific issue. There seems to be a free-floating anxiety about cooperating, about collaborating, whether this is emotionally or materially. But the new moon eclipse in Libra wants to assure you that this investment is worth it, and that if you plant your pentacle right, meditate, increase your capacity for discernment to get rid of this distance that you've got from this High Priestess energy. It will lead you to prosperity and abundance. For some of you, there may be a Taurus around. Also, with this Taurian energy, it could be pointing to a brand new beginning for you in Taurus season. Taurus season runs middle of let me think, so January February, middle of March, middle of April. Yeah, so it looks like there's definitely a new beginning of prosperity here for you. You just need to overcome this anxiety so that you can contact back in with your High Priestess energy. I'll be back in 2 weeks with your full moon eclipse reading, which talks about resetting karmic cycles. I wish you clear eyes, a calm mind, and a resilient heart.